Grace and peace, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Priest of Revival. We are back with another video. Today, we're doing a very quite sad video that I actually watched, and I was really saddened by, some of the things that are happening in the world, and to have these kinds of things happen, and not really receiving much, media coverage from, the big media companies and so forth. Not sure really how many media companies have covered this, but it's really interesting. I want us to watch and share your thoughts on the comments and let me know what you think and how you feel about the situation. Thank you.
In the African nation of Nigeria, millions of Christians are persecuted by Islamic terror groups. The Nigerian government is doing very little to stop the attacks. Well, now religious freedom advocates, including one member of the U.S. Congress, are taking action. CBN's Kelly Wright has this look at the crisis.
On this very day, 210 persons were slaughtered in one night, in less than 24 hours.
The video from the Father's Day massacre includes graphic images of people being burned alive, families attacked, and homes destroyed in Yelawata, Nigeria.
That very day, it was raining, so planning herdsmen, they invaded the community and claimed so many lives.
Around 12 midnight, we started having calls from Yerwata that the Fulanis have come and they are killing, burning.
Friday night, I was sleeping in my house. See my house there. I come here, they shoot gun. Later, they come, they break this house. Where my brother is sleeping here with his children. Thereby, they come, they kill people. They were breaking the house. Say, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar.
These first-hand accounts gathered by Truth Nigeria journalists describe the ongoing atrocities in a terror campaign to eradicate Nigeria's Christians. Judd Saul, filmmaker and missionary, the organizer of Equipping the Persecuted, highlighted this documentary as a way to sound the alarm.
We need to fight this thing threefold. One, America as a government needs to get involved with a very little. I'm talking very little of our resources. If we just did the very little bit of push an aggressive foreign policy, throw some sanctions, whatever it takes, I think we can put a significant dent in this and put a stop to this.
U.S. Representative Chris Smith of New Jersey, who has traveled to many dangerous areas in Nigeria, has introduced a resolution in Congress to help stop attacks fueled by religious hatred.
There has been an exponential increase in attacks on Christians and some Muslims, but Christians in particular. Protestants, evangelicals, Catholics, they're firebombing their churches. The Fulani are killing them with absolute impunity. We've called on the government in Abuja and the president several times to do what governments do, law enforcement, use the military if you have to, but stop this genocide and do it now.
The resolution points to Nigeria's government's apparent open border policy that allows almost free access to the country. Fulani militants and ISIS-linked extremist groups from neighboring countries take advantage of this policy to carry out mass murder, rape, and kidnappings.
So yes, and that was the video that I was talking about, and it's really interesting what has been happening in the world. And this is not just, the only place in the world that is experiencing, turmoil and this kind of, acts. But focusing on this video in particular, it's shocking that 280, I'm not really sure if the numbers are correct, 280 Christians have been killed. I'm not sure if this is over the 2 weeks that we just passed or the 3 weeks that we just passed. And it is said on another article that over 7,000, if not 7,000, Christians have been killed in Nigeria. This year, only 7,000. Those numbers are too high. And another article says over 7,000 have been killed in just, 7 months of 2025. And another article here says over 30 Christians murdered daily in Nigeria. and there's just too many of them, to be honest. And because we are not in Nigeria, we can't really tell what is happening there, because we don't have like on site, updates and news and whatever. We don't know what is happening on the ground. But you just saw the video right now that people are being killed, and they're being killed for their faith, which is really interesting. Really, we're living in interesting times, and as a Christian, watching this, I mean, my heart is really bothered. Actually, when I first saw this, my heart sank, and I was like, wow. So we're really living in those times where, Christians are persecuted. Christians will be persecuted, and we're seeing Christians being murdered. And not that little is being done. I guess sometimes these sort of things, tend to be a little bit complicated, and that's why maybe we'll never get news coverages in terms of like big news companies like your Fox News. I think Fox has covered this because I think I saw an article. Not really sure if they've covered it, but this is CBN, I think, which is a Christian broadcast that is covering this. But you have broadcasts like the SABC or ENCNA. You also have CNN, and there's a lot of them, and we've not really seen this in the news, which is very interesting. We only see it on, if you check and if you search, going deeper into the internet, that's where you come across these videos and these articles of people really coming forward and talking about this. It's really sad. We're living in a really sad time in the world. Wars are breaking out everywhere, earthquakes, people are dying, and then you have this, Christians being massacred. Over 7,000 Christians have been killed in Nigeria in just 7 months. What do you think? I'll meet you in the comments. God bless you.